Before the 17th century, punishment was overwhelmingly corporeal or capital. Common sanctions included stocks, branding, floggings, and mutilation. Lesser offenders might be forced into indentured servitude, with the most serious crimes, treason, murder, heresy, carrying the death penalty. As civilization moved into the 18th century, Enlightenment ideas began to challenge indiscriminate violence. Many European states turned to transportation. Convicts were shipped to the penal colonies, most famously North America, and, after 1788, Australia, where they endured grueling and agricultural or construction work. Accommodation was minimal, often old ships or makeshift camps, and disease and high mortality rates were rampant. By the late 18th century and early 19th century, reformers such as John Howard and Beccaria argued that crime stemmed from social conditions, not simple moral failings. Prisons with purpose began to emerge as state-run institutions, having secure buildings with designated cell blocks and permanent guards. These new prisons were run with philosophical foundations influenced by the Quakers and evangelical Christians. The goal of these new institutions became aimed at instilling contemplation, piety, and moral reform. Coming into the late 19th century, the lofty goals of reform gave way to overcrowding, underfunding, and punitive policies. Prisons became warehouses of the poor and marginalised. And finally, the 20th and 21st century ushers in a wave of deinstitutionalisation and tough-on-crime stances, but also, especially as we move to our current day status quo, a revival of rehabilitation-focused models, such as restorative justice programs and alternative punishment like probation and community service. Looking at the history, we can see that society's development of criminal justice systems that include prisons is a rather new concept that came with the development of liberal ideals.